Warning, I swear a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ruina. Now, I still think this fight sucks, but I have been given information and general advice which I think will help me deal with it. I still think it sucks, but I also accept the fact that I'm making it harder than it needs to be. And I only have 2 winches to do today, and then I promise you, I will refrain from complaining for the rest of this fight, which hopefully won't take too long, and probably save them all for the next one, which is probably going to be a nightmare, but I only have 2 whinges to make, and they are ones with asterisks atop them. First of all, a big part of what makes Snow Queen or Frost Splinter's fight so miserable is the lack of music. Now, I know why there is a lack of music. A, because it actually does make sense from a theming perspective, because the idea is that, like, you know, the Snow Queen kind of, among other things, represents that, like, solitude. She's completely alone. There's nothing. No noise, no comfort, nothing. From a thematic perspective, that makes sense. There's also the realistic perspective of they tacked this on because people complained about the ending and they didn't have time to make new music for it, so they worked with what they could. But the lack of music in this Frost Splinter fight does make it especially miserable. It's just a dull experience from start to finish, even though I haven't finished it yet. The second complaint is much less serious, and it's the fact that people complained to get this in here, which means every single one of you who complained about the original ending and wanted more added to it. Now, I have no idea if the original ending needed stuff added onto it. I don't know. Not commenting on that, but you fuckers got this fight put in, which meant I had to fight it. So fuck you. How dare you subject me to this? This is entirely your fault. All of my suffering, now and previously, was entirely your fault. Fuck you. Anyway, obviously I'm not being serious on that second one. I don't know enough about that situation to offer a strong opinion one way or the other. You know, it is what it is. How's it said? You go there. Yeah. I can't say Korean words, but I can read them. So, you know, that's that and this is this. Let's actually move on to the changes I've made to our decks to see if I can perhaps make things go more in my favor. I don't know if these are good ideas or not, but I do have backup ideas if I need them. Mine is near enough the same, but I removed, I can't remember what the goddamn card is called. Oh yeah, I removed Assault Order for Vapor, because I figured my page needed more card draw. The increase in cost is a bit of a downer, but it's better to not have enough light and be able to play something than have tons of light and play nothing, so I think that'll be fine. Lorelei I've completely changed. I've given her Nemo's page and I've gone for this sort of ready up, providing protection across the board build, but with a little bit of a twist. So the cards are Graze the Grass ×2, Brace Up ×2, Golden Opportunity, Ready Up ×2, Will the City, and Energy Beam. And then for the passive attributions, I went Splendid Performance because, as it turns out, Golden Opportunity and Ready Up all have 3 different die on them, which means they'll all gain power. Now, I won't gain much from the damage boost on that, but the extra power will help. I gave you Locked Potential? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it works, but I forgot I did that. Fine. Locked Potential, Easygoing Breather, she'll always be able to play, and Keeping in Stride to restore health upon winning clashes. That's a bit experimental. We'll see how that goes, but if it works the way I want it to, it should be good. Lane has been completely changed because, as much as I love that slash-based deck, it just doesn't work here because the resistances to slash are overwhelming. So I've changed things around. Given him Lol's page, honestly, just as a baseline, decent page. A Fire That Never Retreats is handy. It's got good health, good stagger resist, some endurances, resistances and whatever, not bad. Puppet Blockade, Graze the Grass, Rush Down, Multi-Slash, Godspeed, Will the Prescript, Duel, and Augury Kick, with more of a focus on blunt damage because that's what Frost Splinter is weak to, but the passives don't actually focus on blunt. It's just the strongest, Mio's Prowess, and Locked Potential. Very much the same as before. Asterically, I have simultaneously completely changed and not changed very much. Now, I've gone Purple Tier, which means Asterically will be looking delightful in Iori's outfit. But the slash deck is 2 times Draw of the Sword, 2 times Brace Up, 2 times Will the City. Those will be the same across the rest of the decks. And then Critical Moment, Violet Blade, and Ever Spinning Gear Wheel. Probably going to avoid using this for this fight, but I figured I'd set it up anyway, because we had that situation in the Black Silence fight where setting these decks up was very helpful. The Pierce is Frontal Assault instead of Draw the Sword, and then the other 2 are the same. Laceration, Prod the Weakness, and Celestial Spear. Blunt is Puppet Blockade, Brace Up, Will the City, and then 3 final strokes. That's just kind of a Hail Mary, really. And then Guard is Puppet Blockade, Brace Up, Will the City, and Overcharges. Now, Spamming the overcharge on the guard stance is all well and good. This does help, but I've added an extra wrinkle which I think will help us out a bit. We obviously have the Purple Tears baseline passives, but we also have R Suit and the Commander alongside Reindeer Treatment. Now, thanks to this, as soon as we use Overcharge like twice, or better yet, let me have a quick look. Why do I have Puppet Blockade when I could have, where is it? Graze the Grass. Okay, yeah, we literally use an Overcharge and Graze the Grass, and we've gotten the leadership bonus going, so everyone, including Asterically, will get stronger. I've given them Reindeer Treatment so that if the fight's going poorly for them, and indeed the nature of the Frostbringer fight is that you lose HP over time, he will gain more power, which will help. Well, you know, gain more strength, but most of his die are offensive. Most of the ones that matter, anyway, are offensive. And also, Asterically can clash with a lot of the Frostblinger's attacks and not gain chilled, because Guard is immune to status effects. So Asterically should never be immobilized. He could be staggered, sure, but never immobilized, if he's in Guard stance, and that could work quite well. If this fails, I've got some backup ideas, but the main issue, as we saw last time, is actually dealing with getting everyone out of the fucking ice prisons, and as it turns out, someone in the comments for the last video, which literally just went up today, at time of recording, provided basically a guide, as it were, to do this within 4 turns, to get everyone out within 4 turns, or maybe just afterwards, depending. Now, obviously, dice rolls could fuck us on this, so if it doesn't immediately do everything I want it to, I'm not gonna start screaming that this person didn't do it properly and that they're a terrible person and whatever. I wouldn't do that anyway, but the theory seems solid, and it seems like they've probably done it themselves, so I reckon it could work, and I'm gonna give it a try thusly. Now, the first turn is up to me, just deal. And I suppose, honestly, Coffin, that might actually make things easier for us. Throw in some shyness. We'll probably end up taking some hits, but it's okay. Those are all ranged attacks. They'll go first. All our counter die, or one of them, will be used to deal with this, so it's fine. There we go. It's fine. That went very well. Good. First turn sorted, and we removed one of her speed die, which helps us this turn. Now this turn, we start making use of ego, and people have indeed been confirming what I feared, which is you really want to start using those because you're going to be fucked if you don't. So, yeah. Second turn. Use Geb's Protect. Courage to Protect. It'll be a little bit rough, but it'll be okay. So this will build our strength up, which will be handy. And it does hit everyone, so that's nice. That worked out relatively fine, to be honest, and yeah, we're at the next emotion level. Okay, so that was turn 2, we've gained 5 strength, this is very good. Turn 3, use Tiffs, which is the expectation for the meaning of existence, because we gain that +5 strength bonus. That seems a bit risky, but if we could actually knock out First Kiss, that would be amazing. And if that fucks up, that'll be my fault, and I'll try again. Okay, that will be my fault. That will be my fault. I fully acknowledge that one. You're not doing any chill, so we'll just go with that for now, and it'll probably be fine. That's good. Big punch. Big punch. Big punch. Big punch. Big punch. That went surprisingly well. That went surprisingly well. Still took some hits, but it's okay. And then 4th turn, use Net 6. I literally feel no shame about following a guide for this because I don't give a fuck about this. I don't respect this fight, right? This fight is not an opponent that I deem worthy of respect. I don't care, I just want it gone. That is the long and short of it. Get rid of Second Kiss because that's a pain in the ass. Yeah, the fearlessness to keep on living. There we go, and then we just contest with what we got. Which should probably be a token of friendship. For the sake of my own sanity and making sure someone does pretty much get broken out, I am going to throw an attack at one of them. Because, I mean, yeah, that will probably do it. I mean, yeah, it's +5 strength, so you're like looking at minimum 10s, but... And then weak modifiers. Whatever, it will be fine. At the very least, this has put us in a great position initially. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's fine. That was excellent. Almost out. Okay, well, it's been practically dealt with, hasn't it? 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. It seems like the best one for her, to be honest. So, we're sitting at a decent position right now. And what have we got to work with? Because I do want to use more of these ego attacks to make sure... Well, I mean, you know, that's already been done. Those have already been done. That's already been done. We've got no more mass attack. Oh, we've got a mass individual. I don't know how effective it would be with no bonus strength. I say maybe just run the cycle again, as it were. Like, we're not going to need to do the full cycle. Not at all. But the extra strength from that, even if that isn't... We could then use those who are faithful and trustworthy to make sure we get through everything else. That could work. So yeah, we'll do that. Wow, that did not go well. Good thing I made sure to be careful, right? Good thing I decided to throw another attack out. I didn't think they'd roll quite so high. Oh, come on! Don't make me look stupid. Guys, it's making me look stupid. Guys, it's making me look stupid. Guys, the game is making me look stupid. I followed the guide and I still managed to fuck it up. No, it's not over yet. It's not over. Everything's fine. Get rid of that. With your 2 strength bonus, surely you can deal. And then, I'll tell you what, throw out a coffin, because this might be the turn when people start breaking out. And then... shyness. Yes, good. Okay. Surely. Good. Good. Well, that got me out. And we destroyed one of her speed die. And deflected those attacks. Okay. Situation has improved. If I use the fearlessness to keep on living, all 3 of them will break out this turn. There'll be some problems, but it'll be okay. Yeah, they blocked the first one, that's fine. Don't need to hit them with it. There we go. The music bugs out. That's fine. We lowered the damage. I thought that was a ranged attack, not a melee attack. I always get mixed up on those. It's okay. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is important, right? Not this abnormality selection, but what's just happened. Because this means that I can fairly consistently and reliably break everyone out of their ice prisons and actually start the fight. The ice prisons were the worst thing about this fight. The reason I got so upset last time when I got fucking dumped on the moment I broke everyone out of their prisons was because it took so long to get there. But now that that's not a problem, it becomes a fight, and I can deal with that. If I lose this fight 5 times today, it doesn't matter because I'm not having to wait 20 minutes for another chance. I'll give that to myself. And we've dropped all of her speed die to 1, but she is using a mass attack, which is a huge pain. We're not really gaining power yet. I suppose the timing of that could have worked out a bit better, but it's not a big deal. So, this is going to be a long and drawn-out turn in which I figured things out. But at least we got here much quicker than we did last time. She's gaining 2 strength, so that's actually at 12 to 14 and 14 to 17, which makes this especially rough. We just kind of need to survive. That's all we've got to do. 6 to 19, 1 to 9, that's 7 to 10, 7 to 10. Now you, I'm not sure if you're really going to be able to deal with this, but that is okay. Ready up, and then use Graze the Grass to deal with that. It's just, you need the charge in order to do the thing. I can say Augury Kick probably has the best chance of deflecting what's going on there, and then Graze the Grass is supposed to deal with that. You're on Blunt stance right now. I really do think you want to be on Guarding stance for this. Overcharge is your best bet, but I wouldn't be surprised if you failed some of those. And then if you use Graze the Grass as well, you will be providing everyone with buffs next turn. You could theoretically use an ego page. Not that one, sadly. That would at least protect you from one of them. Some people might take additional hits, but as long as Angela survives, we can bounce back. That will definitely beat the first one. Frigid Gaze only gains strength on Clash Win. It's a bit awkward, but if we just sort of didn't engage with it, she wouldn't gain any strength, which would make future turns easier. We would take some damage, but these people are fresh. I think they'll be okay. If we instead focus on taking away her speed die, and then use Shyness to get your stuff back, because you're going to need it. I don't know, this is the thing, now there's no ridiculous amount of pressure to get this right on one try, because we don't have to wait 50 minutes, no, I'm exaggerating these times, but we don't have to wait a fuck ton of time to get back here, which means I can actually approach it like a fight. Angela succeeded. No one succeeded. That's fine. That's good. That brought her stagger back up. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. That provided everyone protection. That was something. Big hit. And then an extra hit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That slash does nothing, but it's a hit. You're fine. You're fine. See? Well, yeah, someone might be immobilized. Who's been immobilized? These three. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. You've gained your strength bonuses. Remove status elements. Yeah, so Asterically might have indeed been, what's the term? Brain is not loading words. Might have been immobilized, if not for guarding stance. Use overcharge. It's good, it'll help you. And then you are gaining bonuses, so brace up might be the way to go. Are you not using ranged attacks anymore? That's really fucking annoying, because this was much easier when you were using ranged attacks. It was much easier. You're actually best suited to dealing with Third Kiss, because you don't fear chill, because you can't be chilled. You, as we've said, you have no chill. Now, some of these attacks we can't actually deflect due to the bound, which is unfortunate, but you've got 4 chill, so we'll want to be a little bit careful. You can only really contend stuff that's going at you. I suppose you could cover one of these two. Probably Lane would need to be covered, if anyone, because he's low on stagger assist. Lorelei's not being attacked, so it's fine. Let's focus on dealing with what's actually coming at you. That's probably not going to go very well. Oh, coffin. Could work. Knock out one of her speed die again. Second kiss. Token of friendship. And then you've got a 2 to play with, which Shyness would work quite well for. I'm fine, I can take that hit. Lane probably could take it, but it'd be better if he didn't, so let's just not let that happen. This should be fine. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Yes. Good. Damage. Nice. Once again, does not fear chill. Doing lots of stagger. I take some hits, it's no biggie. Yes. Yes. Fuck you. Good God, things have improved so significantly. Please don't do a mass attack this turn. Good, now we can do some damage. Okay, now's the time. Let's fuck her up. She hasn't gained any strength. We have time and things to play with. Oh, it's exciting. Okay, so, Frigid Gaze, that's a huge downer. And go Smoke Blow. And then Asterically, you're over there just being really tough all the time. Overcharge. And, oh, look, there's more space for thing. Oh, you've got enough light to do it again. Overcharge. And then we focus on just hitting her in the sides. So, the rationality to maintain discretion. Yes, please. You can't do anything else this turn, that's fine. Use, with your slowest die, use Shyness, so you can get some stuff back. And then Lorelei. Use that, and then ready up to get everyone good to go. Go, and good. Yeah, this should be fine. Nice. You won the clashes. That's all you needed to do. Big smash. Big smash. Oh, yeah, she's gonna... Oh, no, Lorelei. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. Big hit. We might get a stagger this turn. Maybe. That was a good hit. Yep. Yep. There's the stagger. Okay, the fight's practically over. Alright, cool. Good. Nice. Decent. Thanks for playing. Fuck off. And then the next fight's gonna be way worse. But hey, this was the one that upset me the most so far. And we've gotten rid of it, basically. So, ego. We've done them all. Yes, we've done them all. Okay, don't need to worry about those right now. Nice and easy. I was frankly scared that I wouldn't be forgiven. I mean, was she forgiven? Well, yeah, kinda. Yeah, everyone just kind of glossed over it and was like, whatever. Fucking, you're doomed to the planet. Oh, that's Angela. That's what she does. Lamau. It's a good thing things turned out the way they did, because Ass Rickley has run out of overcharges. So, yeah, now's the time. Finish her off. Get her out of my sight. Big hits. There we go. Good finish. Well done. It's gonna get a lot worse.
삶을 속삭여줬어. 자신의 감정만을 소중히 여길 수 있도록.
Okay, so we've got Red Eyes here, we've got the King of Greed here, we've got the Knight of Despair there, we've got the Queen of Hatred there, we've got Letitia there, we got, oh, fuck, I know the name of that damn thing. I want to say that's Black Swan over there? And we got, the friend, the Friend of Aggression. I don't remember what the last magical girl is called. Friend of Aggression, that's what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Friend of Aggression.
요동치는 마음의 형태가 세상에 드러날 수 있게.
Oh. Remorse. The battle proceeds to the next phase when both Nail and Hammer are defeated. Oh my god, I just had the stupidest realization, ladies and gentlemen. Carmen had red eyes. That's why they've done that effect. It's not because it looks creepy evil. It's because Carmen had red eyes. For fuck's sake, I can't believe it took me so long to realize or figure out why this version of Angela, this mirror mental thing, has red eyes. It's literally because Carmen has red eyes. Literally did not think of that until now. It took me way too long. And I'm gonna bet that no one mentioned that because they thought it was exceedingly obvious, but no, I didn't get there until the final phase, or as far as I know, the final phase. Nail fully restores light every scene. Dice gain power by the page's cost. On hit, a page with the highest cost in the target's hand is inflicted with cost down. So does that mean when the nail is hit, or when the nail hits someone? We'll see, I suppose. I have no illusions that I'm gonna beat this on my first try. Proceeds to the next phase when Nail and Hammer are defeated. Okay, so all four of them. No, I want to check out Hammer. Fully restores light on odd-numbered scenes. On hit, a page with the highest cost in the target's hand is inflicted with cost up. Okay. So, target. So, the Nail's lower costs, and the Hammer's raise costs. These guys gain power determined by cost. Which means, really, we want the Nails to hit nails, and we want to intercept the Hammers? I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just gonna figure it out. What are we working with? Cost is lowered by 1 after losing a clash against a page of a higher cost. Ah. Once per page. Inflict 2 nails next scene. They're not attacking each other. Cost is raised by 1 after losing a clash against a page of a lower cost. So theoretically you can stop these guys from having cards to, or having lights to play cards, or just make their cards so expensive that they can't, I suppose. It's a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Cracked Heart. Clash win, cost of a page in user's hand whose cost is 2 or less goes up by 1. Okay. This does seem quite awkward, so I guess for the nails we want to try and beat them with lower costing pages. I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Fucking... And for these guys, They don't gain any benefits for having higher cost pages, so we just kind of want to raise the costs of their pages? It concerns me that this is only a phase and not the fight, because this seems already a bit awkward. Once again, the music is pretty underwhelming, but we've established why that's the case. I fear Lorelei's not going to do especially well, but we'll see. Could use Coffin to deal with that. Problem is your remaining die is a 2, which you can't do anything with, so we might just end up taking some hits. Angela is just going to take a hit, I suppose. Inflicts nails. I don't like the sound of that. We've got new cards. Eye facing the fear will be helpful if things go very wrong. And what's the other one? All allies recover 15 HP and stagger resist. That's exceptionally useful. So nails are resistance to pierce, whereas hammers are not. So go for the hammer, I suppose. We'll just see how things go. I'm not expecting... I've said this a million times now, but I'm not expecting to win this the first time. It's the wrong button. There we go. Give it a try. That's a bad start. Ow. That's good. That's good. That's decent. That's not. Yeah, okay. At least we can heal. At least we can heal. Overcharge? No. No. Oh, overcharge. Okay, well that was a turn. Things occurred. Cost is lowered by 1 after losing a page against a page of a higher cost. So what are we working with on costs right now? Display of Affection is cheaper. Will of the Prescript is more expensive. This is gonna be a faff. Collapsing Heart. This page is used again on a random enemy for every remaining point of light. That is an issue. It doesn't mention, like, oh, if you beat it, it doesn't happen, which means it is going to happen. Are you doing that too? Yeah, you are. Gain power equal to user's remaining light. Oh, no. How the fuck are we gonna beat that? There we go, because if you can get rid of Collapsing Heart and Splitting Heart, that would solve a lot of our problems right off the bat. And then, I don't know, use Shyness, I guess, just in case things go wrong. And then you two focus on the nails. Bearing in mind the nails are gonna suffer somewhat. But we can't assume that the mass attack is going to win. We have to contend these things. Cost is lowered by 1 after losing a clash against a page with a higher cost. And with lower costs, you gain less power on your die. Well, you're gonna have to keep him off of Angela anyway, because if she takes a lot of damage, it's gonna be a problem. You need more cards, so let's see how this goes. That went quite well. And a lot of damage was dished out. And burn. Good. Good. It could have gone worse. That went quite well. That could have gone better, admittedly. Yikes. It's okay, you're fine. Big hit. Okay, well, okay, yes. Okay, good. Hell hands on you, because you throw out 3 hit attacks. Now, everyone's gaining buffs. Please don't have any mass attacks. Okay. I mean, that one would just work really well. You've used 7. If you get to 9, you can do a thing. So maybe we should try and focus on that. Are you guys doing anything that I don't like? The mass attack doesn't have to hit, it just has to be used. Angela's not at 50% health, but I don't think that matters too much right now. And the extra damage doesn't matter too much right now. It matters more to just use it. Just focus on killing them, I suppose. I imagine I am going to have to properly engage with this mechanic at some point in order to win. But for now, let's just try and fight and see what happens. Resets when discarded or used. Oh, right, that lowers dice power. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, right, I didn't know that. Reading. Man, reading's hard. I don't know about all this reading, guys. You never said that this video game would have, like, reading in it, and I don't really think I want to play anymore, because there's just so much reading. Who's weakest right now? Probably you. So let's focus on killing you, and then that will improve the situation with one of them dead. Nice. Hello. Oh, big. Not a lot of damage, but big. Good. Excellent. Phenomenal. Free hit. Good. Free cards. And health back. And damage. Not surprised. Not surprised. Lorelei is in a bit of trouble. Ah, I thought you were going to succeed. He didn't gain the strength because he lost. That didn't help. That probably saved him. At least we inflicted burn that time, remember? Oh god, I didn't really sort out Angela's shit. I suspect we needed to be doing better than we are in order to win this. No one's at max emotion yet, so... Oh, you lowered the power of gear spinning the gear wheel. Why? Splitting heart. Ah, this is the turn when we really could have done with, mass attacks. Yeah, this would have been the turn. Maybe I should be saving mass attacks for these turns. That might be wise. Got it right the first time. Not this time. Although... No, because defeating the die isn't a problem. The problem is that... I mean, defeating that one's practically impossible. But defeating that one doesn't matter. No, splitting heart, they're both the same. Okay, they're both using the same attack this turn. It's still really rough, though, because they're both going to gain... That one's going to gain 5 power, that one's going to gain 6 power. So that's... 6. So that's 18-18, and that's 17-17. What have I got? I've got a 9-19. And you have an 8-17. These are our best bets for dealing with these, but I'm not hopeful. But that's all we've got. We've got no other die that can really deal with them, so it has to be that. It can't be anything else. We are working them down. Ah, you don't have your big cards. You don't have your overcharges. You might be able to do something, though. We switch it to slashing stance. Violet Blade, there it is. You're gaining slash bonuses, you're gaining strength bonuses. You should be able to make do. You have a critical moment as well. You can't really throw anywhere. But you do need to draw a page quite desperately. So... focus on hitting them. Focus on killing them. And then... that's a 3. Everything else has been contested. So Lane, you just have to deal with... and I think that's a stout spike, isn't it? Yeah, that's rough, but you're going to have to deal with it. Good is your best bet, really. Focus on taking them out. One of them down will help us a lot. Just make it happen. Good. Perfect. Perfect! We won both of those. Yes. Yes. I mean, it was pretty good. Good. Our die are annoying, but yes, you've done it, my boy, you've done it. That's less good. Ah, Angela. Okay, well, you managed to hit him, so that's something. Good, good. And we're all looking a little peaky right now, but that's okay. We've killed one of them, which lowers the overall amount of dice coming out. And then we get Angela to use the eye embracing the past, building the future, and she'll heal everyone. I don't think she heals herself, though, which is a bit of a downer, but we might be able to facilitate that regardless. Because if she heals everyone else, she will have the lowest health and stagger resist, which means she could use Token of Friendship to heal herself. We just need to contend all of their die, which we can totally do. There's plenty of ours. This is definitely not the hard part of this fight. I don't really need, you know, I appreciate I might be blowing some people's minds here with how crazy that assumption is, but I'm pretty sure this is not the hard part of the fight at all. Yeah. So that's losing 1 power, but it'll gain 1 power for being so fast, and then it'll gain the bonuses from speed. So that might work out. Okay, this should be fine. And that actually worked. So it did some damage and removed some of their die. Perfect. Well, Lane is just going for it. Can't be stopped. Angela healed herself, which is brilliant. Good. Good. Acceptable. 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 What's that? I said fuck you. Off you go. Big dead. Big dead. Now for the second phase, which is probably going to be a lot worse. Oh no, you've summoned things. What are these? Third trumpet, huh? It's that bad, is it? It's actually that bad. Okay, I saw some things that scared me, so let's actually have a look here and really assess the situation. At the start of each scene, shimmering, yeah. When hit, gain plus 10 power for all dice next scene. Takes half as much damage from status elements. That's bad. And these are all... Oh no, they're different as well. So these two are blossoming desires, so the power. And these are crushing instincts. Dice gain power equal to the current cost of guilt the target has. If target has no guilt, no power is gained. Shimmering, yeah. Status immunity takes no damage from status elements. Immune to mobilization when hit. Reduce incoming damage by the cost of guilt the attacker has. In 9 scenes, uses a powerful combat page against characters with guilt. The attack is delayed for a scene if this character is staggered. If you don't use 9 unique ego pages until the end of this phase... So I would need to have this sorted. Guilt. If this page is still in hand or deck after 9 scenes, the character dies. What? But these guys gain power. How am I supposed to kill them this quickly? Can't be used. A special page is added when certain conditions are fulfilled. Yeah, you can't do it. When hit, so not even on clash lose, or just whenever that they take damage, they will gain power. So theoretically, everything is theoretically, really, isn't it? But theoretically, we need to stagger these two this turn. We just cannot. Oh, that's not reassuring. We need to kill them this turn, I guess. That deals a fuck ton of stagger. You don't do any extra shit to people with guilt. Dice gain power equal to the current cost of guilt the target has. If the guilt has, the target has no guilt, no power is gained. But these guys using counter die. So, theoretically, we just don't engage. Inflict nullify power and anxiety next scene. Nullify power and fright next scene. So is the input... Wait, so you're gonna do a big attack in 9 scenes, but apparently we would die in 9 scenes. Are you just saying that this would kill us in 9 when she does it, or are you saying that we will die, but also she might use an incredibly powerful combat page? You have to be clear about this shit, especially in a game like this. Fuck. Go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Well, let's stop screaming and crying about this and actually look at it subjectively. Or objectively. Or let's just look at it, shall we? So, impending break. 9 turns, guilt. 9. In 9 turns, if we have guilt, we will die. This means we have 9 turns to get rid of guilt. Now, we lose cost of guilt whenever an enemy is defeated. This means that worst case scenario, we would need to defeat 1.5 enemies, roughly, this is very roughly, 1.5 enemies per turn in order to be okay. Bearing in mind, you don't need to get guilt to 0 to use it, you just need enough cost to use it. Once we have no guilt, these guys could be dealt with relatively easily. And and we can't really do damage to Remorse because she takes reduced damage based on the cost of guilt that the attacker has. So certainly right now, we're going to do nothing to Remorse. She's not going to feel it even slightly. This leads me to believe that residual desires need to be destroyed almost instantly. We need to hit them as hard as we can. These two should be ignored, because they're using counter die and gain power. They're going to gain 9 power. We have some die that could beat that, but there's not much point. It would be a waste. Ignore these two. Clash with her because it's necessary, I suppose. On use inflicts nullify power and fright, so that's a downer. This fight's going to get worse as time goes on, I can tell. But for now, I guess, focus on residual desire and take him out. Angela does have mass attacks she can use. I would love to use the Courage to Protect, but boosting their strength does not fill me with confidence. But the Courage to Protect's ability to potentially remove things entirely could help us quite a lot. Lure of Anxiety might just get removed entirely, at which case, I don't know. You'll just gain 2 strength, or 3 strength, I suppose, because you'll gain all that strength, that'll be good. And these are all standard attacks with like 3 die or so you should probably go back to guarding stance. You don't really have the speeds to deal with half of this shit, which is unfortunate. Overcharge on that. Looking at the situation, considering how much sustainability is going to need to be necessary, especially when it comes to cards, that might be the way to go. You do need to land the hits, but you only need to hit once each time. Their resistances worry me because they're just kind of resistant to everything. Which sucks. I hate it when the game does that, where it's like, oh yeah, they're just endured to everything. And I'm like, come on, give me a chance. Wait, the second hit lowers the cost of guilt. So does that one. Listen to your heart. On Clash Lose, lower cost of opponent's guilt. Well, I'm not currently planning to make use of that right now, because I want to see how reliably we might be able to take these guys down turn by turn. At least you're not being targeted by any of them, so you can use your counter die freely. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Fuck. On Clash Lose, lower opponent's next die max value by 2. Fuck you. But now we're left with a situation where it's like, okay, now we need to kill them, and I don't see how we're going to do that with what we've got. Energy Beam, spend 2 charge, so you'd have 2 charge left. Lorelai's not a damage dealer anymore. Bearing in mind, this is a deck, of course, that I built for the previous encounter, not this one. I don't see this working like I hope, but I was never expecting to beat this on my first try anyway. Did some damage. There we go. That's good. That's good. That was good. Very good. Doing damage. That went surprisingly well. That worked. That worked. Good. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Now those guys gain power, conviction, and I'm guessing, yeah, you guys are attacking. I don't want to let go. Damage increases by half the cost of the guilt target has. On Clash Win, destroy all of opponent's die. On Clash Lose, destroy all dice on this page. I don't want to let go. And then, like, we've got some stuff going as well. What's, anxiety? For this scene, any dice played in engagements involving this character unaffected by power gain or loss. Deal 1 to 2 damage of attacks if the character fails to deal any damage of offensive die. This scene, take 15 stagger damage. Well, this might help. Fright. For this scene, any dice inflating, unaffected. 1 to 2 stagger damage on a deflect. Character fails to deal any deflect damage with block dice. Take 15 oh, boy. Well, I don't want to let go. Can be defeated in one go. My guilt's gone down to 8. Your guilt's still 9. Your guilt's still 9. It's not looking good. You shuffled guilt back into your deck, which was a questionable decision, and your guilt's still 9. But me and Lane just became very important, and we've used up a lot of our light. There's that. Which means this needs to be taken by 2 different people this time. So I guess I could probably deal with that with Deep Drag, because it's a very high number. 7 to 10. You could deal with that, but the thing is, me and Lane kind of need to deal with all of this. And we can't... Because, yeah, all your die are gaining 10 power. So we can't clash with the counter die. And if we get hit by the second hit on that one, that raises the cost of guilt, which is bad. What are you guys doing? You're still doing counter hits. We've done a minimal amount of damage to Remorse, but we have done something. These guys are slow. Just Be Honest can be dealt with by Smoking Pipe. And that would get me potentially that stagger, that deflect that I need to do. Raise cost of target's guilt. Unfortunately, we're unaffected by power gain or loss, which means Smoking Pipe just became useless. We have to beat these fair and square. Which I guess Smoke Smash might do. That's a gamble. But no one else can deal with these. They'd be dealing with plus 10 power. Which is just too much. Don't know how else to put that. Their counter die will gain massive bonuses. Try Token of Friendship. I think that's the best we're going to get out of that. You're not using anything with counter die on it, so you're okay. I really don't want to just let Just Be Honest go in case things go horribly wrong, but I'm not sure how much choice I have on that front. I also don't think that's going to work because I assume that the mass attack defense will gain power. You have to try on that. You have to try, because Angela will just die if that gets through, and well, we can't have that happen. And then you guys can't really weigh in on these two because they are gaining dice power, so lean bloody wings on Remorse, I guess. Raise the grass, and then ready up to see if you can defend people. I'm not gonna win this. There's no fucking way I'm gonna win this. Not a goddamn chance. Because I'm curious, if these guys gain plus 10 power next turn as well, then killing them is going to be virtually impossible, and we can't hurt these guys until we lose all of our guilt. Or at least most of it. Or we need better die, I guess. Maybe I need to build stronger decks that just unga bunga better. Dice gain power equal to the current cost of guilt the target has, but if the guilt is not in the hand, surely that wouldn't count. I know it probably does. I'm almost certain it does. In fact, I think we can check that, can't we? Well, we'll definitely die if it's still in the deck, so, you know, that's that, but do we just try and beat the fuck out of Remorse? You got nothing left. Okay, well, let's just see how this turn goes, I suppose. This is a fucking mess, but I would have Angela use Shyness, but let's be free. Can't do that. Her guilt is still at 9, isn't it? Yeah, so that wouldn't work. That's why I'm trying to use Lean Bloody Wings. Yeah, as I thought, suspected. No, that didn't work very well. Neither did that. That's good. That didn't work. That did work. That did something. That did something. Very minimal thing, but it did do a thing. Oh, 1 damage. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, the guilt is obviously lowering the damage we're doing to her, so it's almost meaningless, but oh my God, the guilt's out of his hand, so he does full damage. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Wait, why Frost? Who got immobilized? Why was there the Frost out? You do still gain your conviction. Fuck. You don't have guilt in your hand anymore, which is really funny. Didn't you get... Yeah, you got self-reproach. Take 1 to 2 if does not receive any damage this turn. Take 15 stag damage. That's strange. And who else? It was... Oh no, Angela was the other one who got the thing. Oh no, she got anxiety, and if she fails to deal any damage, she'll take stagger. Well, she's already staggered, so I guess that's meaningless, isn't it? And costs can't go above 9, so that's good. But unfortunately, this means that Asterically is kind of required to deal with all this by himself. Also, we've got 7 turns left, and all guilt is just still 9 across the board, and I don't really know how to stop it. And we don't have mass attacks anymore. There is no reality where your augury kick is going to win that. Vapor has a possibility, but it's extremely low, because that's a 17 to 20 versus a 9 to 19, although that's higher than 9 to 19, admittedly, but... Oh, but you're also gaining power from smoke. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, that's literally our only chance there, so good luck. Asterically, you can't deal with all this by yourself. You can't. I don't think it's physically possible for you to do so. And Angela's out. This is already immediately about to fall apart. I can tell you that for free. That went well. That went very well. That went relatively well. You didn't take that much damage. You beat that. Somehow. You almost lost all your stagger, though. Big hit. Big hit. Come on, just kill him. That's really bad. That's super bad. Ah! There we go, that one's dead. Oh, God. Oh, God. We killed one. We have 6 turns left. You've lost a surprising amount of health. Not enough, but a surprising amount. Okay, guilt, that's 8. Your guilt is 9. Your... we don't know what your guilt is. And your guilt is 9. Luckily, Asterically got hit by all those attacks and did not get bleeds because he was in guard stance. So that's good. That's like one good thing. I've almost completely run out of stagger. Angela, we really need her to use the eye embracing this whatever. But we have to wait till next turn. We've got 6 turns before everything goes to shit. We're not out of this yet, even though it feels a bit fucky. It's just a tenuous position and a fight that we're not winning right now. Doesn't mean we've lost. It's just that we're not winning right now. You gain power equal to the current cost of guilt. So in Angela's case, you'd gain 9 power. Who has lowered guilt? Lorelei does. Just Lorelei. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Theoretically, she could get rid of her guilt this turn. But it might be worth waiting, to be honest. And it's too good to give up, no, is actually good in its own way. Yeah, we'd gain stagger, but lowering the cost of guilt would be handy. There is something we can do there. Use shyness on that. Too good to give up? No. That's... I know I'm saying that weird, it's because I'm saying it as the name of a card, not as a sentence. There are things we can work with. It's just tricky. Angela could kind of hoover those up with shyness, get her light and drawing at the same time, and lower her, because she needs to, it occurs to me, she needs to get rid of her guilt. If she doesn't, we've lost, because if she dies, we lose. So we can't let that happen to her, basically. No two ways about it. Someone mentioned using just like 5 smoke decks, or 4 in this case. And I see what they mean now, because you could just make her super vulnerable and give them all super strength and then kill. And that might be something worth considering for the next attempt. I've got nothing else to play this turn, because Deep Drag is taking everything I've got. Which is just not ideal. I would have Asterically switch to Slash to try and use Violet Blade, but it would cost a light, and then he wouldn't be able to use Violet Blade, so it doesn't work. You can't use Duel, which is like the one thing that could probably deal with that. Other than Deep Drag. And Deep Drag might not even succeed, it occurs to me. It might just fail. And then the other thing I actually want you to do, really, is just hit her in the back, because you're doing max damage, because you, don't have guilt in your hand, which is really funny and weird. But it is a thing. So, I mean, if we can kill her, this fight does end, I presume, or at least this phase ends. Let's have a look at her. Let me click on her, please. For fuck's sake. It doesn't say anything about phases, so God knows. I don't know. Give it a, I guess give it a try. Good. Is what it is. That dealt with that. That's good. I don't know why you didn't go in again, but it's okay. That's not how that's supposed to work. That's not what was supposed to happen. I thought you'd clash with those counter die that you targeted. I did not set this up correctly. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Big damage. 1 damage. Fuck me. That's helpful. So who is and isn't immune to, like, you're not immune. Neither are you. You probably are. You're immune to status elements, so let's use Blizzard. You're staggered. You guys aren't staggered. Well, it's a choice I've made. Lyra Fright. Well, brace up on that, and then... theoretically, you could do a lot of damage if given the opportunity. Hopefully those guys will unstagger at the start of next turn. Oh god, you fucked it up! No, come on! You had power bonuses! Come on! You're not gaining power bonuses this turn. Okay, but we lost an entire turn. We have 4 turns. Your guild's at 9. You have 2, 4, 6, 8. You do have enough to get rid of it. They're attacking now. They're attacking now. I didn't think they'd do that. Oh, we're fucked. Really could have done with you not fucking that up last turn, Rickley. Really could have done with you not fucking that up. With your +3 power bonus, which really I mean, I think he might have had one of those effects, which actually might have negated any power gain. I can't remember right now. He probably did. And I probably just didn't see it. And I was too excited to do it the way I wanted to. And we've only got one person with a power negation, which means we just have to deal with all of this flat. At least that's easy to deal with because they aren't gaining any bonuses. That turn, that blizzard, that turn absolutely ruined it. Absolutely ruined this entire fight. Now, don't get me wrong, I probably wasn't going to win. I was not super hopeful. I was just, you know, still entertaining the possibility that I might win. But no, that has completely fucked it. I'm gonna keep trying, but I don't see it, guys. I don't fucking see it. I don't see us coming out of here with a win. I don't even see us getting close. That's actually the truth of the situation. That's being dealt with by that, so I guess I'll be marked next turn with my almost completely depleted stagger, which will be replenished a bit by that mass attack, but... guys, I got nothing. I got truly nothing here. This is all I can do. Did some damage. Ah, thank God. Good, good. That was good. That's good. Okay, yeah, that was good. That's good. Okay. That's good. That's not. That's bad. That's even worse. At least you did something with that. That's a really good evade deck I made. If nothing else. He's staggered. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's something. Lorelei's dead. Oh, she lived. Angela staggered. Oh, and you gained power. I'm the only one who can deal with you. And these guys, thank God, have gone back to using counter die. Okay, we can live for a minute. We might not be entirely dead, just mostly dead. I'll take it. This guy is so fucking close to being staggered, and if he gets staggered, we can kill him. And then there's you. But her health is dropping, it's just not dropping fast enough. Angela's light is low and is not going to replenish properly on her turn because she's staggered. And the next turn will be 2 turns left. It's just generally not gone how I wanted it to, which is not unexpected in the slightest. But it is almost amusing how much this has not gone how I planned it. It's pretty funny. The downside, I'd say, to this fight is having to fight the hammer and nails again. That's going to be annoying, but theoretically shouldn't be too bad. Unfortunately, Rickley, you have to try. No other two ways about it. Lane, you have to try. I don't even want to fucking think about how badly that's going to go, but like I said, you have to try. Brace up. I know that didn't work last time, but we don't have options anymore. I've got nothing. You've got nothing. He, she, we. Nothing. Cool. Good. 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 You did some damage. You've done surprisingly well, sir. Well done. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, Rickley straight up died. At least that worked. Oh, Angela's back. With, like, no light. Please tell me you're not... Okay, you're not doing attacks. Okay, good. Alright, but, you're not dead. But guess what? The hope to be a better person is literally your only hope. If you don't stagger him, we lose. Almost straight up, because we just can't deal with any of that. We don't have the light for it. She's like taken half damage, which is nice, but it's just not enough. It's not even close to being enough. And that's it. That's it. That's all we got. Yep, that's everything. Okay. Well, we're hinging it all on this. At least you got some health back. I got some stagger. There we go. That's what we needed. Now make sure he die. Oh my god, just kill him. Don't play with me. I don't like being played with. There we go. Okay, last turn. You guys aren't attacking, that's nice. So. Next turn. God's sake, the hitboxes on these characters fucking disappears after a while. Don't use 9 unique ego pages by the time, yep. In one scene that uses a powerful combat page against characters with guilt, the attack is delayed for a scene if the character is staggered. So we have 2 options here. I didn't even notice the lane got staggered, to be honest. I don't know how that happened. We have 2 options. I can't get rid of my guilt. You can't get rid of your guilt. I assume we can't get rid of our guilt next scene. Like, that wouldn't work. We can either try to kill her in 1 turn, which I'm not quite sure how we would go about doing, because everyone does have guilt. Our one person who managed to shuffle guilt out of their hand died. Oh, was it because of the decks that happened? It might be because they switched decks. That's interesting. But regardless, we don't have that anymore. Her smoke has gone down to 2, so we can't even make use of that anymore. Multiple smoke decks might be a good choice for the next attempt. And focusing attacks on one enemy at a time would definitely do a lot for us. I tried to manipulate this shit and it just did not go the way I wanted it to. So I'm not sure how we can really use that. I kind of want to have Angela use guilt so I can see what happens and then fully understand the situation. We're going to lose this, and keeping Angela alive is not going to change that, but I would like to just know what happens after this, you know? So we're not going to kill her this turn. No way. We're not going to stagger her either. 11 damage. Yeah, this is not nearly enough damage. 0. 13, which is nice, but 0, not enough. So, Angela used skill. Oh! Well, they've been staggered. Okay, so they wouldn't be able to use guilt this turn. Broken to pieces. Cannot be redirected. On use, if target has guilt, kill them instantly. Yeah, that's all across the board. Okay, and are you guys attacking? Yeah, you guys just going for it now. Although you're not very strong anymore against Angela, so there's that. But Angela doesn't have nearly enough die to actually deal with this, so... But we can do something. Let's just see what happens. That was good. Ah, again. Did a minor amount of damage. They're quite dead. That's not so bad. Oh no, I'm surviving. Oh no. Ow. 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 Well, I was viciously murdered. What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna just go down the cycle again? Is that how this works? Oh, you get guilt back. Oh, so we have to manage it each and every time, right? So really, you want to kill her in one. We did a fair amount of damage. I think with more knowledge of what's going on and some better suited decks, we can make this happen in the future. Do I know that for sure? No, not really. But, I can try. I could try. I could try. There's no way it would work on that. Why am I trying? It doesn't matter anymore. Just end the fight, for fuck's sake. There it is. Okay, that is rough, but not insurmountable.
12 seconds later.
So, made some minor changes. Gave myself forward march because I need more light, because that was one of my biggest problems. Lorelei is now running Mirene's page, which is the one that Rin was using. We'll give it a try as is, but I imagine this will need tweaking, almost definitely. But for now, it could help. Lane, I've switched to Ye's page with Smoking Pipe, Forward March, Brace Up, Smoke Smash, Smoke Prick, Will the Prescript, Vapor, Exhale Smoke, and Ever Spinning Gear Wheel, with the passives of Meongist and Lock Potential. Start piling on some smoke. And then, asterically, the only change I've made was to get rid of the reindeer thing and replace it with Finishing Touch so we can do more damage. We need to be able to kill things. We need to be able to kill them quickly. We're not killing fast enough. We had the potential. I saw we had the potential. But we just didn't quite get there. But I think with these changes, maybe we could. We'll only know by trying. It's unfortunate. Oh my god. Ideal. Good. Very good. Excellent. Did a lot of damage that turn. I'm not talking much because I'm just concentrating at the moment. Want to make sure I'm making the right moves. Just get past this phase. It's not particularly interesting. We'll get to the next phase. And that's where everything matters. That's where it all counts. Ideal. That's fine. Okay. And now it begins again. Angela has a lot of strength. Everyone's got the same resistances. Now you don't have grief in your hand anymore, or guilt. So you'll do maximum damage to Remorse. What do you got? I'm sure there's stuff you can do. They're gonna need light. You may as well do that. Annoyingly, Angela doesn't have shyness, which is kind of really necessary for this. They don't gain power against people who have the afflictions that she gives, so if we can take these two out, we can take those two out. But really, the focus is to kill her. I don't know, we'll see. That's good. Inflict a bunch of smoke. Increasing the damage she takes. Big damage. Lowered guilt. Just dealt with them, basically. Bit damage, I suppose, it's fine. Damage. Landing hits. That works out. Damage. That's fine. More damage. Things happened, okay. If it wasn't for the fact that I think he literally just got, yeah, hasn't applied yet, but I'm pretty sure he just got the affliction, I'd be like, oh yeah, just take the power and go for it. Like, take fervent beats and go nuts. But that's not really viable. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. Give you learn. That might help you at some point. So you and you. You guys are still doing counters. You guys have gained power, which is a problem. But one we can deal with, we know how. We've actually done a fair amount of damage to her already, nearly 100. Just from him using his targeting, his mark, and the smoke in combination. I need to remind myself, before this phase ends, we need to use Hokma's ego. Because we've got all but one now, we just need one more. So I need to remember to use that before it's all up, before everything ends. You got prescript, right? Well, strength is handy. I was kind of hoping you'd give someone light, though. But it's fine. +6 strength. Oh, Angela's got +7 strength. Might be the time to make a big move with her. All your stuff costs 0, all your... Yes, so, like, the fearlessness to keep on living. Target loses 2 light next scene is worthless, which is unfortunate. I'm just not eager to use the I Embracing the Past yet because no one's suffered any real damage, and it would feel like a massive waste to do it now. Then again, it's going to gain a significant power bonus and it would just get that out of the way so we don't have to think about it anymore. Go for it. I can always change my mind. I can, you know, that's not locked in. I can just decide not to. So you two are our clashes with these two. Oh, you have ever spinning gear wheel. Interesting. By interesting, I mean mildly concerning, but sure, it's fine. Alright, well, Violet Blade would deal with that, and that's sorted. And then we got that one to deal with. I think you can do it. I think if Lorelei gives you some extra strength, bumping you up to +8 strength. I still don't actually think you can do it, but you can give it a try. It wouldn't be the end of the world if you failed. It wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. So, it's pretty much going to be probably me and Lorelei who are going to take that for the next scene. So, Vapor. Oh, I'm not even far. Okay, I'll deal with the slot. Okay, well, actually, well, I realized that, it might have to be Angela, actually. And if that's the case, fine then. New plan. You're using Gion. Yep, which increases your strength and also increases the power of true trigram formation, so go for that. And Angela, you're gonna be the one to go for this. Is it risky? Yeah, but you do have puppet strings, so you'll probably be okay. And then there's Lyre of Reproach, which is very annoying. Ever spinning gear wheel should just deal with that. We don't really want to try and hit these guys in the sides because they are still gaining 10 power. These two could, theoretically, but I'm not sure if it's even worth it. Well, it would be good to get rid of them. It really would. They're not guaranteed a victory on those hits either. And Asterically should really just focus on hitting Remorse, because he doesn't lose any power against her. Lane doesn't have anything else to play anyway. So yeah, just... yeah, lean in on her. Your extra strength will probably help. I may as well not bother being too aggressive with my cards and instead just focus on, like, getting stuff back. Let's have some fun and, forward march. To any of these, we should get some card draw. Yeah, if we're restoring 4 light, then again, I've got enough cards here. I should be okay. I'll draw another card, then that's 4 cards for my 4 speed die. I'll be able to play something against anything. You don't have any more cards. Have we done everything with you? Yep. You're doing your thing. You're not changing stances. Okay, this should be alright. Damage. Perfect! And some decent damage. Big. Big. Big numbers. Ah, that went... oh, nah. That went poorly. What the fuck? We rolled really badly on both of those. Yep, that did not go well. No, that did not go well either. Sure wish we had saved I Embracing the Past for the next turn. Big hits. Big hits. Big hits. Okay. Well, that didn't go great in many cases. The plus side is that Remorse is at very low health, so that's good. We don't need to rush this quite so much. We don't have a lot of speed though, and that really bothers me. That really bothers me. Angela might have to deal with both of those by herself, which is not ideal. Rickley, you will suffer some health damage, but you can at least deal some serious damage to Remorse. She's got 9 smoke. Yes, she's gaining power. That sucks. But she is gaining 45% more damage. And then from that, 50% more damage. So 95% more damage. So really, it's like nearly 200% damage. Not including the various things that make her resistant. But you don't have Gil. You are guilt-free, my friend. You released the memeiest song of all time, and now you have no guilt. It happens. Lane is in a very scary position right now. Which means Angela is probably going to have to use Token of Friendship on this turn at least once. Give Lane some strength to make sure he does well on his turn. He's gaining 5 strength, so he should be okay. And then for yourself, you've got full light, you've got a bunch of cards. Gain endurance this turn. Gaining 4 strength, Bajir 7 to 10, so that's like 11 to 14. But with your plus 10 power bonuses, she's not going to do a lot to them. It's funny that she gained True Trigram Formation again, because it's not going to do a lot for her. Might need to get a Will of the Prescript out of her this turn. I am actually incapable of intercepting these guys, which is funny because I haven't been binded, so I don't know how the fuck that happened. But I can't get involved here. I'm not fast enough. You wouldn't gain the power bonus for that. So it would be pure luck if you actually beat I Don't Want to Let Go. If you did beat it, it'd be sorted, but pure luck. Pure luck. Now, the hope to be a better person would deal with it. 2, 4, 6, 8. You have 8 lights. That would deal with one of them almost guaranteed. But you still got to deal with the other one because you're the only one fast enough. Yeah, Lane can't even use Vapor. Lorelei's not strong enough, straight up. Bajir is not strong enough. Asterically, theoretically could, but I really want him to focus on Remorse because he's the one best suited to taking her down, which means this is up to Angela. But even with all the optimism in the world, you're not going to be... I think Rick Astley's going to have to do that. It's annoying because that's an attack that should be going to Angela, but he's like the only one who can do it. And even then, he might fail. He could very easily fail this. So that's +2. That's +4. So it's 9 to 19. That's not actually very good. So Angela won't die as long as Lorelei is alive. Or at the very least, you know, she gets 1 free pass. You're just gonna have to try Display of Affection and hope for the best. That's all there is to it. And amusingly enough, you still haven't drawn Shyness. Which is a real problem, actually. That's a real problem, because Angela's light is going to be non-existent. Oh no, because... oh, she might reach her next, emotion level next turn. At which point, it would be okay. She can't do anything really more this... I mean, I suppose she could. You deal with that, and then that has to be intercepted. There's no 2 ways about it, which is unfortunate because it's actually worse in terms of overall damage. I can't intercept it. Fuck it, Lorelei, do it. It's gonna suck, for sure, but as long as it keeps it away from Angela, that is actually all that matters. And then there's still this shit. Oh, there is one going for me. Oh, that's good. Okay, I can deal with that. Hit that with Vapor, sorted. It's just that now. Just be honest. I'll be honest, I don't like the odds on anyone dealing with that, but if that hits Lane, he will stagger. Why did I roll so goddamn low on my speed die? Such bullshit. I could send Lorelei over there, but she'd just be gearing up to take another massive hit, and I don't really want to do that to her. It just doesn't feel like a good idea in general. But this is also kind of a situation of just attempting to take, you know, of just mitigating bad ideas. She does take 30% less damage this turn because of Gone, so this would be the turn for her to do it. We'll try and turn the negative into a positive and see if you can deal some damage at the same time. We focus in on Remorse again. Lane, you are gaining a fuck ton of benefits. You should handle this with like 0 problems. Emphasis on should. That'll do for me for now. Yeah, this is gonna be a turn. It'll be one of the turns of all time. Good start. Big damage. Oh, Lane, that bleed is real bad. Oh no, he might actually die this turn. Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. And Lorelei got staggered. That works. That's very good. That's good. That's good. That's not good, but it's okay. I'm surprised Lorelei is still alive, to be honest. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Okay. That was probably not a good idea. Please don't vanish like this. Unaffected by power gain or loss. Oh, so she's just going to kill them. But, no. Yeah, I've used 9. So why are you doing this? But I've done everything. I've done all the ego attacks. No. This should be available, surely. I ask you kindly, let us end this. You feel the strength to take a step forward. What does that mean? The funny thing is, Angela would survive this because of puppeteer strings, but... I don't understand. Am I supposed to just leave this and then... Well, Angela just survives somehow and then she uses it? It was quite... I mean, I suppose I could do it again, but it was quite difficult to get here and I don't want to fuck this up now. This seems like an event. It seems like a thing that is happening the way it should be, but I'm scared. What if I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck this up, did I? I can't use that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You have enough light, you just can't use it for whatever reason. So... I don't know. I just don't want to have to do this again. I hope this is just a cutscene, as it were. Will the strength take a step forward? So does that mean you're just going to endure the hit, or does it mean I have to contest it? Well, let's try and be safe about it and do that, and then we'll know, won't we? These guys are all immobilized and shit. They're fucking dead. I probably fucked this all up by playing Blizzard on this turn, but I don't know. All I can do is just press spacebar and see what happens. Because I can't use this. Let me just make sure it's not like right here and I've just missed it. No, I've done everything. Theoretically, this shouldn't kill me. We're all alive. Oh, no we're not. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh my god, thank fuck for that. Oh, you have no idea how grateful I am. That's why I have to stop this. We're here. We're here, it's happening. Please don't vanish like this. How about the knowing one? Sure. That's gotta be it. Like, I'm just looking through to make sure, but like, that's gotta be it, surely. And it's the music from the end of LobCorp, because they didn't have any music for this one, but it's still hype, so who cares? Here we fucking go! Ask you kindly, let us end this. Hey Carmen, how's it going? You're not wrong. The scars of the mind we'll never know. Dave.
난 나와 닮게 만들어졌고 나와 같은 생각을 하게 될 줄 알았지만
So why is it the knowing one? That concerns me. Why is it the knowing one? That implies there's more.
결국 이제부터 너와 나는 다른 길을 걷게 되겠네.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I'm pretty sure you're both dead by this point.
난 앞으로도 나의 길을 나아갈 테니 너 역시 네 길을 나아가길 바랄게.
Well, I mean, you both don't exist anymore, so it's moot, really, isn't it?
넌 정말 멈추지 않을 거야? 도시 사람들이 자신을 외면하지 않고 사랑할 수 있을 때까지는.
Stop trying to turn everyone into abnormalities. It's a horrible idea.
그렇구나. 다시는 너와 같은 길을 걸을 수 없겠네. 카르멘, 빛 속에 내가 녹아든 한, 난 널 끝까지 막을 거야.
Cool, so this will be an ongoing conflict.
빛은 멈추지 않고 솟아오를 것이다.
Are we actually doing it this time, or is someone else going to step forward and be like, wait a minute, I want you to fuck this plan up, and we're going to do this like 5 more times because it's the knowing. Why is it the knowing one?
마치 도시 사람 모두가 흔들리지 않고 올곧게 나아가길 바라는데. 도서관에서 잠들었던 사람들 또한 하나 둘씩 자신이 있어야 할 곳에서 눈을 뜨겠지.
We've reunited Zhao and Lol. San is back. Honestly, that's all I needed. The bad news? Pretty sure all the members of the Blue Reverberation have just come back as well. And I'm pretty sure the librarians were like the only people who could realistically take them. I guess Roland's still alive, but whilst they won't be able to get the light and change the world to however the fuck they wanted to do it, they'll still probably go on some kind of rampage, and that's probably quite bad.
빛 속에서 언제였을지 모르지만 분명히 들었던 말이 다시금 떠올랐다.
미안해.
Huh! Did A become part of the light as well?
그리고 수고했어.
Acknowledgement! Vindication! Look at that.
어렴풋이 들린 누군가의 목소리에 의해 떠올랐던 그 말. 마지막 장을 넘기며 나는 생각한다. 나는
Will we never know? Floor of General Works completely realized you can now use ego pages and have access to new abnormality pages. That's great. Bit sudden. Oh, hello.
저는 죽은 줄 알았어요.
Well, that's something of an issue, potentially, isn't it?
분명 책이 되어서.
So I'm gonna assume I mean, things might be different now, but I'm going to assume she's distorted. That's the musicians of Bremen right up there. So that's interesting.
설마 앙코르인가요?
Oswald, I love your new look. This is going to be an encore, isn't it? It's going to be the epilogue where it's like, oh, Roland now has to lead the librarians to defeat the revived Reverberation Ensemble. You're fucking spooky now, I tell ya.
이것이 선택의 결과구나.
Argalia, you look like such a fucking loser. Wow, these guys got glow-ups and you got a massive, massive dim down. That's hilarious. Fuck you. You look like an idiot.
고마워 엔젤라. 그리고 롤랑. 이제 새로운 몸을 얻고 다시 한번 연주할 수 있어.
I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a fight, does it?
그렇군. 이 모습.
Jesus Christ, Yeon, how can you be happy with that?
한시라도 빨리 도시로 가고 싶어. 사람들을 만나고 싶어.
I don't think we want you to do that.
지금이라면 최고의 맛을 낼 수 있다고.
How do you somehow have more but less mouths?
엔젤라가 너희를 위해서 이런 선택을 한 게 아니거든.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck about any of you, by the way.
처음으로 진정 자신이 원하는 걸 택했을 뿐이지.
Yeah.
당신은 전보다 상쾌해지신 것 같군요.
He seems more stable. He is wearing the mask, though.
뿐만 아니라 모두 마찬가지입니다. 저도 전보다 거룩한 힘이 스며들어오는 게 느껴지고요.
It's a pretty cool design, Pluto, but I still think your original one was cooler. I'm just gonna put that out there.
이 빛 속에서 모두 완전해지는 겁니다.
The city's gonna become a fucking hellscape.
이 느낌이구나. 벌거벗었지만 드디어 나로서 있을 수 있게 됐어.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna let you run free and all.
지금을 위해 이곳까지 온 거야. 이 순간을 위해 태어난 거야.
At least she's happy.
전과는 다른 따뜻한 울림이 내 안으로 스며들어와 좀 더 제 마음의 소리가 들려오고 있어요. 도시의 소리를 들을 수 있어요.
Oh, it's like that song, The Children of the Sea. Yeah, totally.
그래, 저 빛. 저에게 준 마지막 기회를 놓치지 않겠어요.
Mm-hmm.
좋은데
Oh boy, she looks really cool.
다시 한번 시작해 보자고.
I had a feeling that was gonna be a thing. She looks fucking radical. That's a glow up.
너희가 엔젤라에게 닿을 일은 없을 거다.
저희는
Ho-ho!
공복에 닿았습니다. 이제 어떤 곳이라도 갈 수 있어요.
Philip, you're finally not a loser. Jesus Christ.
그런 마음가짐으로 안젤리카를 대했으면 좋았을 텐데 말이지.
네네, 마음껏 짓거리든가.
Aww. But the biggest glow up of all was Roland. Because now he's come to terms and he doesn't give a fuck.
나도 이제 그 녀석이 제멋대로 가버린 길을 따라가려고. 제대로 내 주위의 모든 걸 새기고 말이야.
Good.
너만의 방식으로 받아들였구나.
Yeah.
너와는 다를 거다.
Yeah.
그래. 이 따스한 빛 속에서 함께 아름답고 영원한 춤을 춰보자고.
It couldn't be the finale, could it? There's no way it could have been the finale. It's not the end, it's not the end, it's not the end, it's not the end, it's not the end.
다들 주목. 우리를 완성할 수 있게 마지막 빛을 손에 넣는 거야.
What more do you want, you dickhole?
피날레는 기꺼이 내가 지휘하게 해주겠어.
그 모습이 되어서도 한결같구만.
Ha! The reverb ensemble distorted. Yeah, I kind of got that impression. Well, it's going to be a proper scrap now, isn't it? Floors available 5, remaining acts 1 of 3. Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, we're not done. I bet this is a lot harder. I assume I can leave. Well, this is pretty cool, not gonna lie. What do you mean we can't use Roland? Why can't we use Roland? Oh, unequip his shit then, fuck him. Obviously he'll become available, but he needs to fight Argalia is the thing. That's what has to happen. So what if... Yeah, okay, thank you. What did we get for this? It doesn't show us. Okay, cool. Our general work's gonna continue to get nothing. Are we just not gonna be able to fight again? We have unlocked them, but it's not showing us what they are. Well, good job, lads. We did it. We beat that fight. Now on to more fights. I'm gonna have to do some deck building once again because we're not done. We're still not done. Come on. I love this game, but let me have my finale. Although I do appreciate having a big final confrontation with the ensemble in their distorted forms. Everyone in the comments was complaining that they were kind of shit, so I guess this is them being not shit. We tackled the reception of the distorted reverberation ensemble. No, not right now. It's been 3 hours, 20 minutes. Beating Angela took a while, so I think I'll leave it there. But I managed to beat her, whatever the fuck that last one was called, Silent Girl or Shy Girl, whatever the fuck, on my second try, so that's pretty good, I guess. It doesn't really make up for the fucking Frost Splinter debacle, but hey, we got through it together. And then next up it's going to be this, and I bet it's going to be real tricky, so I'm going to have to build real good. I can go back in, so let's have a look. Yeah, we saw this. 4 of them here. There's 10 of them, isn't there? So 4 of them here, probably 4 next time, and then 2, or maybe 1, then 1. Fortunately, they don't have an absurd amount of health, so it is kind of a bit more fair. So that's nice. But yeah, that'll be next time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not doing that now, Jesus Christ. I'm fucking exhausted and hungry, and I am kind of getting ill, so... I did this while ill, which is funny that I actually managed to do that. I apologize if I was a bit quiet during the second attempt on Remorse, but I was just really trying. I was like, I don't want to fuck around with this. I don't want to not read and have it be a fucking 10-try reception. I was like, let's actually get this done and get it sorted. And next time we'll attempt this, however difficult or easy it may be. I don't know. I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Adash Sanjeev, Alkir, Honeydew Corporation, Sweet Baby Red, MB Elias, The Old Man River, Lord Scullington, Jessica Kitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magical, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Sir World, Jumpy with Joy, Warmasoku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. I didn't think we'd beat Angela or Carmen, whatever the fuck, quite as easily as, or quickly, I guess, maybe not easily, but quickly as we did. But as it turns out, it's not that bad, really. Just the combination of Smoke and Mark really just does remove most, like, resistance mechanics because the amount of damage you can end up pouring out is absurd. Combining that with the purple tier mechanic, which allowed us to just shuffle Guilt back into our deck to do maximum damage, was... yeah, kind of made that fight for us. I'm not sure if I'd be able to do that without those things, or it would at the very least take me a very long time. Maybe that counts as cheesing. Maybe I cheesed it. I don't know. But if I did, then at the very least, I did figure out a cheese on my own, which is not something that happens every day, so that's something. I want to check out the alternate ending in, or I guess there's 2 endings technically, in the credenza, so let me know when I should do that. Because I could do it at the start of the next episode, but I don't know if it's going to have spoilers for what's going to happen at the end of this, or anything like that. So if I'm fine to go ahead with that, just let me know, and then we'll probably start the next episode with that, and then go through decks, and then start fighting the Reverberation Ensemble. Depending on how it goes, I don't know if the next episode will be the last one, because I don't know if we're going to tackle the entire Reverberation Ensemble in one episode. I really hope this doesn't do the thing where floors and their decks are locked out. Although, actually, it's all one fight, isn't it? So technically, yes, because a floor that is defeated then can't fight anymore. So, yeah. I have to build, what was it? Was it 3 floors? Let's just check to make sure. This is the longest outro I've ever fucking done, but let's just check one more time. 5. So I have to build 5 floors. Now, theoretically, we don't want to use all of them because that probably wouldn't go very well. But, you know, I'll see what I can do. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, it will be the Reverberation Ensemble Distorted, and potentially we'll check out the endings in the credenza as well. Let me know about that. But whatever happens, hope I see you there. Toodles, goodbye.